Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all doing very well this fine Wednesday afternoon. Well, evening, yes. And yeah, we're back today playing a little bit more of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. So, we have just a few more things we need to do. We completed the arena quest line last night. No, last Wednesday. Sorry, not last night. Fuck, brain is not braining. Wednesday. And now we are going to go run some more of the main quest.
How can I help you?
And probably close a couple of Oblivion gates and whatnot. But we'll see what we get into when we get into it. And also grabbing lotus seeds for poisons because this build relies on poisons a lot. And hail, arid hail, my glorious mod. Long may he reign. Alright, let's find... There used to be, I think the...
Sorry, friend. No time to talk.
God, the faces are hideous in this game. I'm pretty sure that the feature that allows you to learn from watching people fight is broken again. Todd Howard and his infinite wisdom was really special. Also, hopefully I sound a little bit more on par with what I should sound like. Oh, I need to go... Where the hell do I need to go? Oh, right. Azura Shrine. We're not giving her... We're not giving him Azura Star. What shall we do? No Clavicus Vile either. Training to telegraph punches, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, sadly. God damn it, where did it go? I need the Shrine to Shea Gorath. I think we'll do the Shea Gorath one, because it's funny. Maybe. Azura Shrine, Sador. There are a bunch of Daedric shrines that I could try, I think. I don't want to give him Umbra. I really don't want to give him Umbra. Blood of the Daedra. They are haunting. I don't think that 2007 graphics... Thanks for the blip there, Hale. Hey, why aren't you playing the UK's new hit game where you get a purple-haired based baddie? I saw that. That was funny. God, that game is... because I like doing that, but I did see that. Jesus Christ. Chat, I don't think that was sending the message they wanted. I'm gonna go way out on a limb here and say that they probably didn't intend for everyone's reaction to the supposedly racist chick to be not gonna lie, that's pretty hot, and would. Like, it's like, shisha. It's like, no, that you obviously know nothing about how horny people can be. People suddenly fucking forget the God damn it, what was the Wolfenstein, the one with the latex Nazi chicks. That there was a lot of Rule 34 made of. Not that I know anything about that. Bad piggy, down. Sit, stay. Good boy. Also, I should loot his corpse. It's definitely not a trap to put Brits in the list for a wrong thing. God, yeah. You know, whenever you start feeling Oh, you got a license for that thinking? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Good to see you, Rez. Good to see you. It's like... I think the UK is solely run by, like... commies and gay men, but I repeat myself. Who just have no conceptualization of what, like, most people actually like. And then again, we're talking about, you know... Sir, I'm Muslim. God. The entirety of that country is a disaster of... But I did see an old one praying... I did see an old woman praying over there a moment ago. Oh god. You know, the one thing about the UK that will never cease to amaze me is just how forbearing the people are when it comes to... It's so bad compared to Skyrim. Oh well, thank you, sir, and here's your free miner of choice. Jesus fuck, yeah. The UK is a disaster of catastrophic proportions. Like, if I have to choose, like, what place I want to get sent, I would rather get sent to fight hell demons in Doomguy armor, like the original Doom guy from the original Doom game, than go to the UK. Like, honestly, dude. It is a more appealing prospect. Jesus fuck. Here, complimentary 12-year-olds. UK is a fucking disaster. Like, you know it's bad when you're like, yeah, we're just gonna side with the rape gangs over the people they're victimizing. Or we're gonna...
All right, then. I'm listening.
What's going on with you?
Like, the UK just is completely lost the plot on a lot of shit. And they have no one to blame but themselves, because for, like, so long, post-war... Probably, Rez. Unless you got two-based. See, the problem is, if you get two-based, they basically just treat you the same as if you're a white guy. That's kind of what happened to Asians. Asians stopped voting, like, super hardline Democrat there for a little while. And suddenly they're just as, you know, they're just as disliked as the rest of us filthy white crackers, you know. Now Asian people are just mayo monkeys like the rest of us. Which is really funny. Wear the right cosplay, you can get away with anything. Oh yeah. Except eating bacon, yeah. Asians were too successful, yeah. Contributed too much to society. Kind of like Mexicans, or Hispanics, I should say. Hispanics who actually integrated. Dear God. Also, they voted for Trump a little bit too much that last election. See, I'm not with you there. I can't live without large and copious quantities of pork products. Dude, we've been having, like, really good pork sausage the last couple of days, because my brother had a pig slaughtered, and, they made sausage with it. It's so good. Like, it is got no additive bullshit, it is just pure pork sausage, and it is just... Bacon in the air fryer is god tier. That was a little delight Aaron Hale introduced me to, and I am very grateful. Some of the best breakfast sausage on planet Earth. Okay, we need to go... Not towards Quarrel, we need to go towards... Or do we? Can't remember where that Daedric Shrine is. I know there's one out here. There's a shrine to Azura up there. There's a couple more. I wanted the one for, what's his nuts? Meridia. Let's try Meridia's shrine. See what we get there. But good, like, you know, fresh breakfast sausage is amazing. I have not tried garlic bread in the air fryer. That sounds interesting. Map. Let's get this real quick, and then we'll go have a chat with A New Hand Touches the Bacon.
By the detritus of the profane I am brought forth, and by your offering you have made the profane your interest mortal. The undead are foul, unnatural things. Some of my rivals take pleasure in these abominations. Not Meridia. I wish these creatures destroyed. Hidden behind a door, deep in howling cave, are necromancers. They rob graves for the materials to ease their undead arms. Find these necromancers, destroy them and their abominations. Do this, and earn the gratitude of Meridia.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I forgot that they made Meridia's, like, really bad Irish accented in here. Okay. That's funny. Oh, man, I had completely spaced that. Oh, God. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that is glorious. I half expect her to offer me a baked potato and haggis. Oh, God. Oh. God. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I did not remember that. Oh, man. Let me see. What do I got in my inventory? How much do I have? Oh, I don't have a ton. No.
Now you will know pain!
Die, murder midget. He has an ebony dagger. That's fun. Potato. Glorious. God. Sometimes, chat, this game is just so funny. Oh. God. I haven't laughed that hard at a Bethesda game in a long time. I don't think I've laughed that hard since the time I was playing Skyrim and I was testing mods. And I was like, oh God, is it gonna work? Everything's fine. I'm just walking across the tundra and just suddenly, out of nowhere, like, the only two mods I had were Script Extender and the unofficial patch. That was it. Nothing else, just those two. Okay? Because I was sometimes Skyrim can get a little funky with those two and not work properly. It was back in the olden days when I was just getting started modding stuff. And I look up, and I hear a dragon in the distance. I look up, and there is a dragon hightailing it across the map with a giant perched directly on his back. Just completely random. I just watch him soar off into the distance. Probably one of the funniest things I have ever seen as far as, like, happy little accidents in an Elder Scrolls game. Oh. What do we got down here? He has a flame sword, which I don't want to tangle with, so we're just gonna have him have to walk up a very steep hill, which means we can kill him relatively quickly. See, there's certain things like this that they probably could have implemented a little bit better. Just a little bit. Elven Cuirass. Elven Greaves. Strong Potion of Healing. Steel Arrow. Do we want to move? Cuirass. Do I want the Cuirass? That's a weird word, Cuirass. Is it better than the Mithril? It is better than the Mithril, but it's not as drippy as the Mithril. Which makes it inferior. We had, like... Do I have filters? Feather. Do I have feather potions? Yes, I do. Sacred Lotus Seeds. Feather. We don't mind if I do there, Carol, darling. Let's take that Cuirass and Greaves and Boots. Oh. Okay. So, chat, something else that happened today, which was fairly on the larger end of things. I have beat Baldur's Gate 3, and I think I will probably, at some point, have a review out for that. I like it for what it is. For what it is, it's amazing, it's well made, a lot of fun. Has some of the best writing I've seen in a video game recently. Except for a couple of parts where it's like, okay. But, as a general rule, really good. Do like. Alright, I'm gonna... Now we've discovered that, we're gonna go to... Skingrad East Gate. And we're gonna go park ourselves in there, and we're gonna sell a bunch of this shit we picked up over the last God knows however long. I have time. I do not have the money I'd like to have, and I like money. Right? Pay me, woman! Like, there's a couple of parts where it's like, oh, okay. Like, I remember when people were giving this game shit, and I'm like, yeah, no. You might not...
Go ahead, please.
You might not love everything
Armor,
about
weapons,
this game,
have
as
it
far
all.
as, like, how based or lack thereof it is. Comparatively to Baldur's Gate 3, this game is positively, like, you know... This game comes with German subtitles in how based it is compared to Baldur's Gate 3. Like, there's a part in Act 2 where,
No deal.
You ungrateful cow! Where a character is just... Two characters basically, they stop the plot to be like, we're paracarpet munchers. It's like, okay, I didn't need to know that. And then it's like, it's just the next 10-ish minutes is just, you know, we're gay. It's like, oh god, can you do anything else? Like, I don't know, write an interesting character for that has more personality traits than just I'm
Come
gay.
back and see me again.
No, we
Good
can't.
seeing you.
Because we're a modern freaking gaming studio. Also, let's be real here, chat. They're based in Belgium. Belgium's many things, bastions of traditional morality. They are not. One of their larger political parties is unironically, like, it's unironically the fucking Commie Party. Which is funny. Make no mistake, but it's still, it's like, yeah, no. No. There are some parts of the plot that's, awfully based.
Go ahead. Please.
Awfully
Let's do
based in ways
business.
that I'm like, did you mean it to come out like that? Because it came out like that. Sell that retort.
A good price for a good customer.
We're gonna sell that. That. Then we're gonna buy an Apprentice Olympic.
Pleasure doing.
Princess Calcentaur. There we go. That's everything we need. Yes! Yes, it is.
Thank you for your business. Farewell.
One of the funnier things I noted is that as a general rule, most of the super flamboyant characters are like the most evil characters in the game, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. Oh god.
Can you spare a coin?
What are you trying to say here, Larian? Oh god.
Have
Okay.
mercy. Just
Now we've got that finished and out of the way. Let's go pop off and vigorously fondle some necromancers. I cannot wait till Sky Oblivion comes out, guys. It is going to be awesome to play through all the new dungeons, because they're going to be... Right. I'm here to clear out your vermin and, No. I don't have a big enough soul gem. Oh, balls. Go away. Actually, where is inventory? I knew I brought the undead killing knife with me. Short sword. But yeah, I liked Baldur's Gate 3 a good deal. I had some minor nitpicks here and there, but overall, I'd say it's a very good, heavily narratively focused RPG. If you like that kind of thing, you'll love it. Not necessarily like everything I want, because I am more of a sandbox kind of guy.
never take me down.
Ow. Ow. Absolutely mocked. I like more open, do your own thing kind of stuff. But I will say this. One thing I would like to see, a good deal, is I would like to see the quality of writing you see in those games in regards to companions. No spells for you, young man. I would like to see that, because if you could get that quality of writing for companions in Elder Scrolls games, yeah. It would make what you saw with fucking the characters who were freaked out over losing the perfect Lydia save file. Okay, this is... Yeah, we're not doing this. Not like that, we're not. I will have my magic back, thank you. Switch. Oh, we'll go with the dagger, but we do need to get some poison on it. Dagger of Scorching. Poisons, poisons, poisons. Damage health. There we go.
Well, look who we've got here.
Ow. Oh man, I forgot about that. They have burden spells, because those are balanced and fun. If Elder Scrolls 6 manages to have companions that are like half as good as Baldur's Gate 3, it'll sell more copies than...
That's the best you can do.
I fought mudcrab.
Nope. Nope, we're up. Shit. Balls. Man. This is not going to be easy. Okay, we need to go into here, and I need to throw on a potion of... Where is... Store fatigue. Shield. Let's put a shield one on. And then we'll go in there, and we'll...
Who's there?
Damn, son. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Apparently the answer to that is yes. Because Skyrim already has, like, it has companions, but if you gave it good companions, like you get in Baldur's Gate 3, and you had them capable of, like, commenting on the world you're in, I think it would be a very cool experience. I think you'd probably move more units than... you'd know what to do with. Of course, that would require Bethesda to be intelligent and make good decisions, which, yeah. Not exactly something they're well known for. Bitch does what? Yeah, like, I think that if Bethesda were to make companions that were on par with just Dragon Age Inquisition. I think they would go a long way towards getting a lot more people interested in playing their games. Like Starfield, once again, I'm going to wind up defending Starfield here. Starfield did make some steps in the right direction on that particular point, because there's several of the characters that were better developed, but the problem with Starfield is that it was Starfield. And so most of those advances didn't really mean anything, because the writing in Starfield doesn't treat the audience like they're an adult, and that's where Baldur's Gate 3 did really, really well, is they treated the audience like they had some emotional intelligence, which I greatly appreciated. It didn't treat you like, you know, you needed keys jangling in front of your face every 5 seconds. Which was nice. But Bethesda's got issues far beyond, like, you know, oh, they need better companions. Like, they're gonna need to completely... Yep. Rez is a man after my own heart. Cassandra. Love the fucking night, even though she does like shitty porn. God. Character is awesome. What do we go with? The fact that she was reading Varric's really, really bad, like, erotica was really, really funny to me. Whatever my problems with that franchise, the characters weren't one of them. Characters were good. My problems with Dragon Age were completely boiled down to, dear God, please stop with the endless, needless bitch work. It's like, no. We like it, and you will too by the end. True, but she was worth the patience, and Trespasser DLC made it better. Varric gaslights her with the whole marriage thing. Yeah. Varric's weird. Varric is an unhappy little pervert who can't stand the concept of anyone being in a healthy relationship.
What's that?
Where is he? Ow, 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 ow! Ow!
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Nope. Inquisition had its faults, but they let me be a different race, had people react to said races differently. The multiplayer was fun as well. I never got to try out the multiplayer. I heard good things. I would honestly I'd like to be able... Hell, they even let you recreate your hawk and he remembers your choices? That's cool. The tapestry was a great mechanic. I liked a lot about that game. I did. But the thing that, like, really turned me off of it was the godforsaken frigging side quests. Because it's like, I want to play the game. I do. But I don't want to have to close Inquisition portals till the stars fall from the heavens. If they could have gotten rid of that one little thing, I would have been fine with it. But no. No, you're going to close all those Inquisition portals, and you're gonna like it. Now get on it! But I don't want to. It's not fun. Same with Morgan. She remembers your warden and child and such. Yes. Yes, that game's series had a lot of features that I would really like to see in more games.
Die, Imperial, die!
Damn. There was a ton of fat with it, though. And the fat was... Some of the fat was fun. Some of the fat was just... But I think it was a good game. Overall. In spite of its issues. Like, this game is pretty good in spite of its issues. Not because of them, but in spite of them. And that's something that I think a lot of game devs really... especially with Bethesda. Also, the Night Enchanter was just plain broken. Yeah. It's something I think... You were basically immortal. Yeah. Oh. There were other issues with the combat specifically that I didn't particularly like. And got a golden spirit blade. God, the one that really bugged me was the dragon fights were better. Look, Skyrim did it better, chat. I'm just gonna say it. I know that will be heresy to some people, but it just did. Right? Come here. Goddamn. The combat was definitely stiff. Yeah. Well, it's not just that it was stiff, it's that there were certain... There were certain things that just didn't quite work the way they probably intended them to. Even with Inquisition's problems, I'd have them all in a heartbeat rather than play Veilguard. Agreed. I miss this part of Daggerfall a lot. Because here's the other thing. I have noticed a lot of revisionist history going around that Elder Scrolls games have always been like are now super dated, and that all of them are like Skyrim or like Oblivion Remastered. And that they're just better games out now that do, you know, everything these games do, but better with games like Tainted Grail. And that's partially true. That game was legitimately ass, as we all know, but it can't be said enough. The thing is, you should never cease to rub a company's nose in the fact that they fucked up when they fuck up. Like, it's actually something you should make a point of, because if you don't, they'll just go on like nothing happened. You'll get what has happened to Bethesda. Or what happened to BioWare.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, but you are supposed to die.
You'll never take me down.
Even Andromeda had the decency. Okay. Even Andromeda had the decency to be in another universe, but Veilguard basically erases all your work from Dragon Age 1, 2, and Inquisition. Yep. Like, I remember when Veilguard was still called Dreadwolf, and they had, like, just started on the development part of things. And they were talking about how it was basically just going to be a continuation of... God, I should have ignored chat and gone with blunt weapons. Gibbs, those, and those. Because you get blunt weapons that are better way sooner. And now I can't! Damn you, chat! Damn you! Okay. Strong potion of healing, please! And thank you. Restore health. There we go, there's two of those. When it was first being talked about, they're like, it's gonna be a continuation of the story. It's gonna be so cool, guys. And when it came out, it was just this complete bastardization of everything, and they cut like 90% of what made the Dragon Age series actually good. Oh. Steel Dagger, Scales, Troll Fat, Fundaments of Alchemy, Book of the Daedra. I will say one thing. Wait, what was that? Argonian account. Okay, never mind. That one's weird. I will not be reading that on stream. I think that's one that fucking Ted Peterson wrote. That man is strange. Oh, God. Come on. Okay. Okay. But that's I think that's one of the big reasons people get mad, is because with that type of game where you set up the mechanic of, hey, your choices in the previous games matter to this one, and then you completely fuck it over. Like, that is a recipe for just complete rage from the people who buy your product long term. Like, that should have been an obvious, duh, not do that, maybe, to the most casual of observers, but apparently they're just like, nah. Nah, it'll be fine. They'll be fine with us completely undoing everything that Hawk, the hero of Ferelden, and, what's his nuts? The, God damn it. Character name.
Let's get this over.
The Inquisitor did in Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, we're just gonna completely gank that. And speaking of companies fucking over, player choices, Bethesda, what the hell is going on?
Let's get this over
with fucking Fallout, guys. Like, that... Ow.
You'll never take me down.
Damn it. I don't like being burdened. Feather. And I'm gonna need healing. Restore health. Right through the eye socket. Now give me my arrows back, you miserable whore. Alright. Oh, God. Things I do for the love of money. I should probably both drink more health potions and, No. Where is it? Strong potion of healing. Let's do 2 of those. I'm gonna drop a lot of this, because the weak potions get useless really quickly. Okay, he's down. I will take that ectoplasm. Okay. Some random adventurer is gonna come in here and be like, dude, there's so many potions on the ground. We're gonna be rich. It will be the funniest thing if Bethesda, like, funny in a horrible way. Not funny in an actual, like, funny haha way, but funny in a, oh god, they didn't actually do that kind of way. If they just completely, like, time skip past the Thalmor conflict. Like...
Am I supposed to be impressed?
A little. Be nice if you would be, like, you know, just out of courtesy. Where the hell is... Thing is, chat, I have so many potions. Far too many potions. Okay, there's that one down. We be kiting tonight!
You're pathetic.
My new frustration is the Fallout Defenders. How does it break the lore? Yeah. No. Thing is, I will say this. I originally gave a very positive review of Fallout Season 1 for two reasons. One, I didn't know a whole lot about the source material. And two, because a certain someone convinced me that, you know, no, actually, it's pretty good. Yeah, looking back... No, it's not. In fact, it's probably one of the worst bastardizations of lore in recent memory. Lessons learned, shall we say. And the current season is just... Ugh. Ugh. Inventory. Potion. Let's put more feather on. And then we're gonna need... Potions. Restore health. I'm not gonna be able to repair armor. It hurts my brain that they think jingling keys and them clapping means the show is good. Yeah. Like, I can understand that there are, like, parts of the show someone might like. Like, there are parts of it that I like. I like the way the power armor looks to an extent. And whatnot. But I think it is probably not what I would consider a particularly faithful adaptation. Like, the production value is decent and it looks good, but that's where the praises end. Well, the big problem is, and I think a lot of people are really wrong on this, because a lot of people will tell you that the problem with Fallout or with any of these games, well, it begins and ends with Todd Howard. That's not true, okay? Todd's a big part of it, but he's not all of it, okay? Todd has always been a little special, so a lot of his ideas are not very good. But Todd likes Fallout, as he remembers it, okay? From back when he was a kid, okay? He bought Fallout, he liked it a lot, because he liked it a lot. Here's the problem, though. Todd's not doing most of the work there. He's not doing most of the writing. He might be doing some of the reduction work, but he's definitely not doing writing, and he's not really doing directing. That's all Emil Pagliarulo and Jonathan Nolan, who is the same towering intellect is that, hooked up the last couple seasons of Westworld, which, if you've seen those, you know they suck. Wait, I have contracted what? Please tell me it didn't say syphilis. Where are status effects? Yeah, you... Like, 3 things you do not want to be. A member of the Brotherhood of Steel in... Do I have a cure disease potion, or can I make one? You don't want to be a Brotherhood of Steel in close proximity to the Enclave. You don't want to be an NCR Ranger anywhere near the Legion, and you don't want to be a woman near the Legion. Just period. Not good. The Legion is very rapey. That's the one problem with the Legion. Along with, you know, just generally being not very nice people. But no, we're just gonna have her walk into a middle of, you know, a camp full of basically Roman legionaries. Well, if you know how they acted towards women historically, that would be raising all the alarm bells. It's like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. But Bethesda, in their infinite wisdom, it's like, no, you gotta have the woman go there because, you know, I want her fighting the patriarchy. We need her having a thing where she talks down to a legionary. And it's like, oh my god, you stupid man. And it's not Kaiser, it's Caesar. Like, it's just, oh god. Look, the actress is hot. No shade towards her, but god. What a fucking mess. And the scene with the interview that, what's his name? The guy, Walter Goggins, the guy who played the Ghoul, released. The interview he did. I don't know who needs to hear this. Okay, actually I do. It's literally every actor in Hollywood, okay? Here is some nice, polite advice. When you're dealing with the press, and you're talking about any franchise at all, okay? The first thing you do is you get yourself, like, I don't know, you go to the wiki and you look up that franchise and you just check it out, okay? And the second thing you do is when you're in an interview, you do not talk shit about the people you're trying to sell your show to. That's it. Don't be a fucking asshole. And they can't even fucking do that. It's like, literally, it's like, you have one job! One job! Don't be a dick to your audience. First thing they do, be a dick to the audience. It's like, I am Groot. Yes, I am Groot. Yes. Be an asshole to the audience. No! Why are you like this? Why can't you be normal? Yeah, dude, they could have, like, saved a gazillion dollars on the budget for Alita Battle Angel if they just hired that broad. Like, Jesus Christ. She has the giant Animu eyes already. No CGI needed. I know it's terrible. I shouldn't laugh, but God, it's fucking true. Like, she is hot. I will not lie. She is hot, but God. It's like the eyes. Nope, they're still too big. God. That's a movie I should do a recommendation video for at some point. I need to do a recommendation video for fucking Alita Battle Angel, because that's fun. It's like James Cameron, I will...
Well done. Those creatures were an affront to all life, and they have paid the price for their actions. Take this ring and go with my blessing.
Chat, I'm sorry. Irish Meridia is just not doing it for me. Like, it's just not, it's not working. What? I like Irish accents, but that one's fucking terrible. Let me see, market districts. They also had the Brotherhood destroy a car that was in perfect condition from Area 51 as though they wouldn't have worshipped that thing. Yeah, here's the thing. People don't... I think a lot of the people involved have no... It is malicious to an extent. I think there is definitely maliciousness involved. You can't say that there's not with any level of honesty. But I think it's also because the people making the show are stupid. Okay? These are people who... Not only do they eat corn the long way,
Well met. Have a look around. You won't
their
find better
favorite
prices in all
flavor
Tamriel.
of ice cream is lead paint. They're very special people. They can name the brands of windows by taste. Probably a good way to put it. Also, yeah, Alita Battle Angel was a neat movie, and I got the love from it. People writing shows seemed like they wanted to make a Borderlands show. They probably did, in all honesty. Like, it wouldn't surprise me.
That's a fair deal.
At this point, I have watched enough Hollywood shows to be like, oh yeah, these guys wanted to be doing something else, and the people who are making the fucking Fallout show wanted to be doing something else.
A pleasure to serve you.
I'm sure it was. Now,
Hail.
repair all... Actually, let's just do this. Okay. This is another thing. This is a pet peeve of mine in games. See this, chat? This right here? Okay? If I want to hit repair all, I should just be able to click the button. It shouldn't have a whole long hold down thing, because the point of that is to save time. And so I don't have to go
Please
through and
continue.
hit, you know, here, repair this item, repair this item, repair this item. I shouldn't have to hold it down and spend a bunch of time. Fucking annoying.
Perhaps
Do not
you
like
need
that.
New armor, a weapon.
Zero out of 10, bad feature. Do not add it to the next game.
Tell your friends about me. Be seeing you.
But I think the Fallout show is just... It's an example of late-stage Bethesda.
What's going on with you?
Tidings, citizen.
I saw some
Is
mud
it true
crabs
that
by the
Mandel
water
can
recently.
open
Random
almost
corpses.
I
any
steered
Um,
clear of them.
One of the things that I find interesting, and this is something that a YouTuber I quite like and admire, Luke Stevens has pointed out, is that the quality of Bethesda games has degraded with, and Bethesda product in general, has degraded with Todd's lack of involvement. You know, concurrently with that. So the less involved Todd is, the more shit the games are. However,
His security, I mean.
I personally do not agree with that particular statement, because I
He's the
think that a lot of the reason the games have gotten worse is because the people who are actually good at making them and keeping Todd in check
Yes?
are all gone now. Glories and Laments, Modern Heretics, Warp of the West.
The next section of the Mysterium Xerxes is very difficult. I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet. I hope you are making better progress.
Yes, Martin, I am. Here you go.
I won't ask what you went through to obtain. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
I don't mind. Here. Have the Ring of
Thieves
Khajiit.
everywhere will curse us both for the loss of this ring, my friend. So be it.
What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Broomer, I think.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
I
Joffrey.
just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
No problem. Where's the gate?
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion Gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
Yes, giant red hell portals are
You
generally
should
quite
rendezvous with Captain
quite
Bird.
obvious, even to the most casual of observers. Because there were a lot of people in the timeline of like Oblivion or Skyrim or Morrowind even, who not just kept Todd Howard in check, but also who imparted a lot of the DNA that makes these games amazing. A good example of this would be Ken Rolston, who worked on Kingdoms of Amalur. He's done a ton of other games. He's a legend that worked with TSR and WotC, and he was involved in, like, actually designing D&D modules and shit. So he knows RPGs well. Wilberger? Do I even want to know? You're gonna have to fill me on what this is, Rez. But the other people who were involved working on fixing it were people like Michael Kirkbride, who, for as much shit as I give him for being autism cat, for as much shit as I give him for being, like, you know, autistic and very fond of,
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kavacha
mind-altering
available,
substances.
I didn't think it made sense. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate.
No problem. Let us go forth and conquer my fetal alcoholism-afflicted friend.
All right.
Fetal alcohol syndrome is a bitch, and every character in this game got hit with it.
We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of...
1 second. The guy who's gonna have to do 90% of
going
the fighting.
into that thing. But it's our job. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kavacha.
Yes, if you can think of a drug
That's
Michael
not
Kirkbride
gonna
was
happen
doing it at the
here.
time.
Not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, you're with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma.
Damn right. We're with you, Captain.
Come here. Come here, buddy.
So far,
There's
so
a picture Todd Howard took of him.
So good.
Yes, they have the Greta Thunberg look. Go away.
How dare you?
Perfect, air and hail.
Do your
Ow! I do not want to be fondled by the spiderling, chat. Perfect timing on the blurb there. Restore health. Shield.
damn you! Getting tired?
Potions, 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 poison.
Let's get this over.
Ow. Not again! Yes, again. And again, and again, and again, and again.
Take that.
This ends here.
Do your worst.
Let's
Show
get
me what
this
you've
over.
got.
Okay, she's finally dead. They also did budget cuts to the Spider Danger, chat.
Here comes another one.
Massive budget cuts. Very sad. A great tragedy.
This ends.
This ends.
Oh, God. Morrowind, to an extent, you still had, like, Todd was still talking to Julian LeFay a lot. God rest his soul.
Die, damn you! I fought mud crabs.
This is the
Yeah,
part where
fiercer
you
than
fall
you.
down and bleed to death.
Which I think is part of the reason. Like, when he was still talking to the people who originally worked on the franchises, he was a lot better at making them. When he stopped doing that, the franchises kind of went to shit. Not to mention Bethesda, to be real, has never forgiven Obsidian for making New Vegas and for it being good. Like, that's one thing they will never forgive them for. Because it made them look very, very bad. Not that Obsidian's a great studio either, let's be real. They're, I think if Avowed taught us anything, it's that they, their ability to make really good games is kind of, asked with the years.
Here comes another one.
Oh, God. Would you like to...
Bloody soul straight to Sovngarde.
He's a Nord.
Here comes another.
Just remembered that.
I'm just
I like that they have, like, race-specific worker ice. It's cool.
pathetic.
Heal. Heal.
This is no place I have. No. Glad. We'll follow your lead.
Didn't want to talk to you in the first place. I just wanted to steal the poison, damn it. Stab it in the bahunkus vigorously. Also, your mum, chat. Okay. How do we get... Oh, we gotta go all the way around. I forgot about this. This is that one.
I've got that one.
Do you, though? Do you? Are you sure about that? Supposedly, we will... Spider tits, yes. Supposedly, we are going to be seeing a trailer for TES 6 this year at some point, which I think will be very interesting if it does pop. If that does come out, if we see a trailer for it, like near the end of the year, that will be one of the most telling things about the future of this studio. Because I think this... I don't think if TES 6 fails that Todd Howard sticks around. Todd will go. Todd will have to go, and possibly a large section of the studio will get shut down. But, naturally, I don't want, necessarily, people to get fired. Some people, sure. Emil Pagliarillo, terribly incompetent, not very good. Everything he's produced is kind of sucked. By kinda, I mean a lot. I love that those things only aggro on me. Isn't that nice and fun and not annoying at all? Enjoy the poison, you spooky bitch.
Here comes another one.
You're pathetic.
Aye.
Umbra. Hail, Stormbringer.
I've got that one.
Come on.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Take that!
What's the matter?
Getting tired?
I've I've got that one.
Also, I like that Bird can only be knocked unconscious. He can't be outright killed.
I've got that one.
Let's get this show warming up, you pathetic worm! What's the matter? Getting tired?
Base Amulet of Absorption. Hell yeah, brother! Now I can get rid of that. Yes! Spell absorption. Awesome! Fino fucking Lee. Enchanted Amulet, at last! At long last!
I've got that one.
Thing is, chat, another like little channel anecdote. I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do because I want to make an intro specific to Elder Scrolls games. Because I have one for Warhammer. I'd like to stream other Elder Scrolls games, like maybe stream, might not do a whole playthrough, but some of Daggerfall.
Here comes another one.
And I want to stream and I would like to stream Sky Oblivion when it comes out. So I kind of want to get a specific intro for this franchise, and I think I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. And
What's the matter?
considering going with a version of the intro from Daggerfall,
You're
or maybe Arena. Because those I think have some of the best intros in the game, but I think I'll go with that for the intro for like these kinds of streams. So that would be cute. Bro is dead. Fought well, brother. Rest now in glory. Ah, done.
We've got to get out of here.
Thank you very much, good lady. I have been delivered hot cocoa, and it smells really, really good. Okay, is that... Yeah, that is. God, that smells really good. Pretty sure it's a little bit too hot, though. Yeah, it's still a bit warm.
Stay sharp. Am I supposed to be impressed? Show me what you've got.
You mean for me to talk? No, Mr. Bond. I mean for you to die. Gold Nugget. The Penance of Pride. Drain willpower and intelligence. Interesting. Makes kind of sense, I suppose, that he would have that. Where is my potion of shield? Shield. Flawless Emerald and Gold. I live gold. Sever Magica Tome. See, this is the thing, chat. When I spec out to...
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
I sure hope you'll get un-T-posed eventually. Oh no! Oh no! See, chat, this is the thing. So stable. Very, very stable. Super, like, incredibly stable. They've released no updates since this game has basically been released, pretty much.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
There we go, he's fixed. Just had to go through a load zone. Filters, positive, give me...
I love gold!
Thank you for the blurb there, Hale. It's a good movie. All of the Austin Powers movies are good, though. If you've not seen them, would recommend. They're very funny. You know, honestly, if you weren't neck deep in making shitty Avatar movies...
Look out! I fought hundred dragons more fearsome than you.
I would like to see James Cameron do, like, a cyberpunk movie. I think he could do it properly. Like, just let him direct. Don't let him fucking touch the writing. Whatever you do. But... have him do the directing on it, I think he'd actually be really good. I think you could make a good cyberpunk movie. Who the hell I'd get to make this? Like an Elder Scrolls show or film? It'd need to be a show. Honestly, it'd need to be a show. And if I was gonna do it, I'd get...
Here comes another one.
someone similar to, like, what you got for House of the Dragon.
Well met.
Maybe that guy. Those guys could do it. And not fuck it up too badly. But only the guys, not the crazy feminist chick who did the one terrible fucking episode in Season 2. The one with the weird scissoring section, that was just completely unnecessary.
Look out!
Sigil Keeper.
Just warming up, you pathetic worm.
You just did hit me.
Bunch of gall.
Ow. Sigil Key. But I think that you could do, like, either the Wolf Queen, which we'll need to read at some point on stream. Maybe I'll do, like, a dedicated video on that.
I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Or, like, that war would be cool.
Here comes another one.
Like, a lot of politics, a lot of politicking, and a lot of fighting. It would be a good mixture of both. Get your warfare and your, like, sword and sorcery. I think that could be really cool. Maybe do one about the Stormcrown Interregnum. Like, that would be cool. And it's not something anyone has done before, really. Have it set leading up to the, have it set leading up to the Thalmor showing up in Titus Mead's gate with all the blade skulls, heads. Like, that would be awesome. Of course, they'll never do it, but it would be awesome. Let me see. Strong potion of healing. I want 2, 3, 4. block there. We're going to want to put another damage health on this, and then I'm going to need a little bit more healing. God, that's good. You can't banish mortals. They don't have any plane to go back to. Or do they? Or do they? Just randomly shooting him over here. They might. They might indeed. Tamriel. Olvera, beef. Dremora, barbed arrow. I'll be taking all of that. Play more of fracturing. It's fractious. Did I just die by standing next to that? One day, video game. One day you will not be retarded. And in that time, King Arthur will come back and finally fix England. The Septims will resit themselves upon the Ruby Throne, and I will stop having to deal with fucking bugs. In other words, fucking never.
I've got that one.
I know you're here. What? What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bitch? Your lord cannot hear you. Well, he probably can, but that just means he gets to hear your own screams. Come to Caesar, come and die, but come all the same. I see you, Horus. I see you. Where are they, brother? Where are the traitors? Simultaneously, one of the most tragic and badass scenes of that entire series. Oh god, I think he did fall down the hole. Chat, he fell down the hell of a giant. No, he didn't. He's there. He's alive.
What's the plan?
Follow me!
Lead on. I hope.
Lead forth in glory! Boots of the Savannah. Fortify athletics upon self. 9 points. 8 gold. 1 grand soul gem. Warhammer the Dynamo. Topaz. Superior wound. Ooh. I do like that quite a bit. Maybe. But only if you promise to kill Barbus. Like, the last time you and your dog were separated, some very bad things happened that no one likes. So, no, I don't think I will be. You need the dog to keep you semi-stable. The dog is your conservator. Let's... There we go. Give me that sigil stone! Perfect. I closed the gate with Captain Baird. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me.
Look out! I'll send your
Probably, considering there's a pair of clan fears right here.
I'll send your bloody soul straight to Sovngarde.
You closed the Oblivion Gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive again.
Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma. It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Cool. Let's go have a chat with the chief. Before we do that, though, we should probably go in here and start selling some of this junk. Oh, God. That conversation was too long, damn you, bird. Now, I have to use another healing potion. Well, not healing. Feather potion. Potion of reducing of weight.
Look at the muscles on you.
God, the running animations, they're so funny. Also, because my speed is so high now, like, I run like a rabbit on crack. Ugh. $43 people watching right now. Thank you all very much. If you could be so kind as leave a like on the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. If you can't, that's understandable as well, but it would be appreciated. And it would help your local, friendly neighborhood streamer out quite a bit. It will keep YouTube from violating my corpse. Okay, let's have that.
I heard that
Thank
you helped.
Fiothred,
Armor,
my brother in
weapons.
Christ, I need
have it all.
that sold, like, right now. Because I can't use it, because it's heavy armor. I want to sell that filthy, filthy claymore. Excuse me. And that right there. Also, we can get rid of the shield.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
God, brain is not braining. Orcish gauntlets. No. Gluttony. So, Ozimpic gauntlets. Got it. War Axe of Seduction. Hey, that doesn't, like, charm people or anything. It just traps their souls. Well, okay. Considering some people's relationships, that checks out. Take all them elven arrows. Yes, please.
That's a good deal.
Sell that.
An excellent bargain.
That.
You've made a good bit of gold. Thank you for your patronage.
No problem.
Take care.
Fiothred. God. You gotta wonder what's gonna happen between now and TES 6 dropping, because the thing is, I don't think they'll pay attention to a lot, but I do think they will wind up eventually having to stand up and take notice when it comes to, like, some of the fan projects that are going to come out and make them look like just utter buffoons. Skyblivion's going to make them look like absolute jokes. And when Beyond Skyrim drops, I think Todd's going to be very concerned. Because it's gonna just completely dwarf in the scale, scope, and
soldier to soldier.
And quality, probably anything they've done in like close to a decade and a half. That's the other thing. It's been 15 years now? I think it's been a decade and a half since Skyrim's released. It'll be like 20-ish years? Close to 20-ish years? For Elder Scrolls 6.
I figured out another item needed for the ritual. To open the portal to Cameron's paradise.
Do tell,
The
Martin.
second item is the counterpart to the first. The blood of a divine. This was a terrible puzzle to me. Unlike the Daedra Lords, the gods have no artifacts. And do not physically manifest themselves in our world.
The artifacts of the
How
Crusader!
To obtain the blood of a god. But Joffrey solved it. The blood of Tiber Septim himself, who became one of the divines. This is a secret remembered only by the Blades. Passed down from one Grand Master to the next. Joffrey should tell it to you himself.
Oh!
Be sure to speak to Joffrey about the armor.
Oh, I know who we get to go meet this mission. Or at least hear talked about. He does make an appearance in this game, I'm pretty sure. Joffrey.
Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
What else can I do to help?
Keep working on obtaining the items Martin needs for the ritual. Everything else is just buying time for us to get the Amulet of Kings back from Mankar Cameron.
Cool.
You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as
I remember something. So there is a guy who may or may not have also ascended to godhood at some point. Depending on your choices in Daggerfall, who you'll be meeting in this game. That is, of course, Mannimarco, who is apparently a really big deal in the Elder Scrolls Online, but I haven't played it because it's the Elder Scrolls Online, and like most Bethesda fans, I would rather cut off my own dick with a rusty spoon than actually go and play an MMO. Why not an axe or a sword or a... Because it's dull, you twit. It will hurt more. Great fucking movie. Oh, God. Alan Rickman is a fucking treasure. Like, if you want someone to play a just truly evil bastard of a character, he's perfect. He plays an okay calculating good guy too, but he doesn't get a whole lot of those roles. Which is quite sad, because he's really fucking good at it. Or was, past tense. I don't know if he's still alive. Oh, you loopy broad! Stop eating dead people. Yeah. Also, chat! Look, she has massive... Well, anyway. Creepy little dude here. She's one of the Daedra, if memory serves me correctly, which is the really fucking old Daedra. Older than other Daedra, somehow. Despite the fact that they've all been around since the beginning of creation. And they're all fucking weirdos. Like, this is one part of Bethesda games that I think they really... If they can just not fuck it up next time, they'll probably sell the game on atmosphere alone. Because this is just so... It's so peaceful. It's so relaxing to just trundle through the bushes, murdering the occasional fuckbag who gets in your way, and just Enjoying the peace and quiet. It's actually really, really nice. And he's gone. Poison's a hell of a drug. Yes, video game. I couldn't have figured that out by all the snow and the high peaks I'm scaling. Oh my. Good lord. It's only 7:37. I gotta be pushing the stream a little harder. Good lord. It's like, Jesus. It feels like it's like 4 in the morning, but God. Feels way later than it is. Ah, Nightshade. Nightshade is a really pretty flower, IRL. I like it a lot. Poisonous, but very pretty. Kind of like Dogbane when it's starting to bloom. Not once it gets to the point where it's like done, when it's like a seed pod, because then it's just poof. It puffs. It's very weird. It's got these long, thin fibers. Very soft. Very fuzzy. Very nice. Not kind of silky. Would not recommend trying to eat it, but it is cool. No. You may not. Go away. Lesser Staff of Fire. High cast magic missile. God, that was one part of the final fight of Baldur's Gate 3 that without spoiling it, I can say magic missile spam is annoying. And do not like at all. I would give it a 0 out of 10 recommendation on Yelp. It's just yee. Oh, that's the other thing I need to do. Let's see. Ailswell. It is Ailswell, not Roxanne. Ailswell. Alez. That's one thing about Elder Scrolls that I will always find a little funny. Like, a lot of the names are fine. There are some of them that are just not at all, trying to pronounce them is damn near impossible unless you're really used to saying tongue twisters. Like, Nuchardak in Skyrim. It's like, good God. What do you want from me? Gotta be really, really careful not to say that while you're drunk, because that one will get you in trouble. Can I have? Agility. Speed. We'll go with agility. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. The one dark elf who isn't like a raging racist piece of shit.
Good evening.
Fantasy racism is funny. Occasionally. Okay. Quite often. It's funny. Also, it helps you get away with it in real life. I mean, what? No. Who said that? Nothing like calling someone an Inwa to, you know, brighten your day and also avoid the censors in War Thunder chat. You know, they had the modular shipbuilding thing in Starfield. I wonder if they'll do that for this game. Like, they'll give us... They'll give us TES 6 with, like, custom-built castles. No, alright, we're just gonna have to wait for him to come out. No, I'm gonna have to wait a lot longer, because he has a healthy sleep schedule, unlike me, IRL. Fine, fine, sleep if you must. A vile lord of a vile castle.
Yes?
Come forth. Damn, you ugly son.
I don't have time to chat right now. With that Oblivion Gate looming outside the city walls, we're bracing for an attack. Perhaps we can speak later.
I'm here to help you with the Oblivion Gate.
My first responsibility is to the people of Cheydinhal. They look to me for protection in these dark times.
Okay.
With an open Oblivion Gate just outside our walls, I cannot risk weakening Cheydinhal's defenses, even for such a worthy cause.
Alright. Oblivion Gate.
Not long ago, one of those foul gates manifested itself just outside the west gates of our city. Nothing's come out of it yet, but we fear the worst. My son, Farwill, has taken some knights and entered the gate bravely in hopes of meeting the enemy head-on. If you want to help, and we can use all the help we can get, head over to the gate and lend a hand to the guards.
No problem. So what I wanted anyway. His son Farwell is an absolute twat. And a coward. 62 people watching right now. Thank you all very much. You could please consider, well, just watch the stream and say hi, if you can. I'm terribly hard to please.
I'd advise you to keep your distance from that accursed portal.
Where's the retard?
Haven't you heard about these gates to Oblivion opening up all over Tamriel?
Yeah, I've heard about them.
Well, then you know what they're capable of producing. Although nothing has come through ever since Farwill entered.
Where is retard?
About 2
Hi, Aaron
days
Hale.
ago,
You're very
Count
funny.
Indaris' son, Farwill, entered the Oblivion Gate with 6 other men. We haven't heard from them since then. The Count fears the worst, and has posted guards here so we can watch and see if anyone comes back out. So far, nothing. At this point, Count Indaris is offering a reward for the recovery of his son from inside.
Oh my god, he has lazy eye.
Or confirmed news of his demise. If you find him,
See,
or the
right-
rest
right
of the
there.
Knights of the Thorn, get them out of there.
He's got squinty
I'm sure
eyes.
the Count would also be pleased if the
Chat,
gate
he's
was
Asian.
closed.
What?
2 days, and nary a word.
You should be fearing the worst. Your Duke's kid is a brain-dead, snotling, fondling, mental midget. Oh god, no, please. Not this one. Ah, it's this Oblivion Gate. I hate this one. It sucks. And blows simultaneously. Ah. It's Mesh! Complete and total. Utter. Ish. Stop running around like a crack addict, you fucking... creature. Give me my arrows back. God. Fucking hate this map. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It is a confusing, poorly designed disaster. Let's see, can I... See? You can push these off the side, like roll them onto people. I hate this map so much. This is an object lesson in... bad design. Nope, we're not doing that, not tonight. Finally, he's dead. Give me my arrows back. I bought arrows. I know I did. Elven arrows, 30. Yes. Also, I will say this. I have my critiques of this game, but the fucking models are superb when they work. Always had to throw that little caveat in there. Because they don't always work. Oftentimes, they're a freaking mess. No, 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 we're not just gonna fall straight down. We're gonna loot first. Oh, yay, get violated by the tentacle roots. This'll be fun, they said. Go to the Oblivion Gate, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You can kill the demons, they said. Hero of Kavach, they said. Martin Septim needs you to fight the Demon Lord because he's fucking likely to die if he does because he's played by Sean Bean. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this map. It is a cluster of catastrophic proportions. Lovely little vacation spot, that Oblivion. Yes, it's fun for the whole family. Impalements. Gore, slaughter. The locals will eat your cat. They will eat the thing that ate your cat. And they'll eat you. Yay, Mithril Greaves, which I already have, but I'll probably actually... You know what? That reminds me. Where the feck are my... Oh, there they are. Can't repair items while there are enemies nearby. Oh, yeah. Oh, for... Come on, hit me. You know you want to, you little shit. Okay. Silence! I kill you! The brushes will eat your cat and grab your ass when you walk by. Yeah, pretty much. No. Stop trying to heal. Die. Die, vile woman. Good. Wretched spider hoe. Swear to God, that thing is based off the Driders from D&D, and... By the way, chat, if you have not read the Drizzt books, you do not know how much of an absolute, like the early ones, not the new ones. The new ones I've heard are shit. But the old ones, yeah, it is probably some of the most based shit Dungeons and Dragons has ever produced. Because it's like, oh, it's a big matriarchal society. They would be ideal. No, they're fucking awful. They're terrible. Which I noticed is like a common theme. Like, you know, whether it's, that's a big rock.
You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see?
Damn straight. Thank you very much for the look there, Dale. Speaking of good movies, I need to do a recommendation for eventually. Enjoy the poison. Black Arrow, you have never failed me before. Strike true to the heart of my foe. Hail, Stormbringer. Or if we wanted to go with an infinitely less commie and less hippie version of a black soul-drinking sword, Hail, Gorthang. Infinitely cooler. People can brag about how cool fucking Michael Moorcock is, but chat, Tolkien's better. Just is. And he had a black sword long before Moorcock had ever thought about it. It's like, but Stormbringer is so cool. Yeah, well. Imagine, if you will, Stormbringer, but, you know, made by someone who's not a filthy fucking hippie. Come on. I know you want to use that lightning attack. Come on. Give me your void salts. Fallen Knight of the Thorn. No, I bet this is the one where you can just skip like 90% of that if I just jump off the edge here. I think it is. You know what? Fuck it. I hate this one. I'm just gonna go find Dummy if I can. I think he's locked up in there. Think. Wes, let's see. Wayward Knight. Always like the Storm Atronachs in here better than the lame ones in Skyrim. They look cooler. They look a lot cooler. The ones in Skyrim are just kind of, eh. They're kind of ass. There he is! Dummy! Come, Dummy!
It's about time someone got here.
Oh!
Took you so long.
Son, you fell down the ugly tree and hit every branch.
We are knights sworn to uphold the laws of Shadenhall. We fear no being, and we strike fast and true as lightning. Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon. Only a select few may join the finest force ever to grace the lands of Cyrodiil. Until now, we numbered only 7, but attacked like a regiment. Our enemies quake at our approach and falter at our charge. Huzzah!
Oh god, that voice acting is terrible, and this guy is... Look at that face! Oh! Oh, sweet blessed Omnissiah, that is vile. I would rather...
I set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 2 score of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, with you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel.
Oh my god, it's still in.
Our
It's
quest
the
for the
fucking
good
bug.
of all Shadenhall. Huzzah!
The bug is in. The bug where they forgot to fix the voices. Let's get you out of here.
Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our way. Now, in my father's name as Count Indarius of Shadenhall, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the
So chat,
Raven
some of the
Sweep
audio leveling on
Move
some of the
south
voice
and
lines
move
wasn't
guard the
done
rear
properly,
flank.
and so
Onward
occasionally...
and upward. Huzzah!
Oh my god, it's so
Please,
bad.
you're not gonna have the same reaction if you turn
Captain
around and all you
Zorn,
see is,
lead on.
"Excuse me, my little delicate desert flower.
Yeah.
I was looking at you from across the room, and might I say..."
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of Daedra. Poisons. God. I heard a great disturbance in the forest. As though a million Indians, spurred out in unison, were suddenly silenced. That's racist! And? Brad Williams is fucking great. Thank you very much for the blurb there, Arid Hale.
What's the matter?
Because these are not toy soldiers, these are the real thing, you absolute blockhead. Forward, lads, at them! Have at thee!
I'm just warming up.
Oh shit. Ah, why can't I move? Oh, balls.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I haven't saved since I entered the fucking Oblivion Gate. Okay. Okay. Life is pain when you don't save in RPGs. Where is Dummy? Dummy! Come here, Dummy. Dummy, here, retard. Here, boy.
It's about time someone got here.
Yes, yes.
Many wished.
Yes.
Many would. Now, I said, we are knights, many. The sigil. We are knights, swap many until.
Yeah. Let's just go so I stop having to look at that base. God. At least he's not one of the shit elves. But he sure looks like one. Wait, can I get a fire? Oh! Ooh, yeah, baby! Burn them all! Chat, I can finally have my fire poisons back. There is a god. Okay, that's cool. I can get behind that and thrust vigorously. Okay, let me have that, and then here you go. Hello, buddy. The storm drown. No, I didn't think I would. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more poison.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Beat on him, boys.
You'll never.
Guard. Dremora barbed arrows. We'll take those. Ooh, summon Dremora. We're gonna not do that, actually. Let's not grab the evil curse scroll. And then... Right.
Even if Farwell doesn't say it, we appreciate that you're here.
We? Bro, you're it.
Let's keep moving.
God, look at that face. Look, chat, I'm just gonna say it. They've got to work on next game they do a remaster for. If they do actually come out with a Fallout 3 remaster, it cannot look like that as far as faces. Jesus, fuck, that's foul.
I'm on your level. Getting tired?
Sweet Kentucky Fried. Fuck, that's terrible. Oh, man. I cannot talk. Just over here like, Mowage Wam Twoo. Farewell.
Lead on to victory for the night.
Take your time. The path is yours. Lead on.
Cannot wait while enemies are nearby. Who do I gotta kill? Nice. Leave the gate just briefly so he can heal up. And then we're gonna go try and get the Seal Stone. I hate this one. This one's rough, because this... If you do it the way it's intended to be done, it's just a complete disaster, because it takes forever. Because you gotta go through a ton of different towers, and you gotta go through a ton of different tunnels, and then you gotta go back.
You fall down and bleed to death. Damn you.
Okay. Down. Blood Pearl. Helium. Camellia Line Cloak ready. I need glass weapons. I want glass weapons. I do think it's kind of sad that they never added mithril weapons to this game. That would have been cool.
I'm on your side.
If he could stop jumping right in front of my sword, that'd be nice. $78 people watching right now. Thank y'all very much.
Let's get this over with.
You could please leave a like on the stream. I would greatly appreciate it.
Die, damn you. This ends. I'm on your side.
Just like, no, we're on for today. That random damage. Alright, that's one down. Let's get one more.
Bloodsack. Do your worst. You'll never take me down.
I haven't been this eager to stick a sword in someone since, you know, that one night with your mom. Anyway, we're gonna need to drink a little bit more feather. God. Can I not? No, actually, I'm not gonna complain. This was my choice. I decided to do this. Now, whether or not that was wise or not, it's immaterial. I decided to do this. This is my own fault. I have no one to blame but myself. I am a greedy little loot whore, short and stout. Okay, purchase Flame. Oh, it's the bad version, too. It's not even worth carrying. Video game, why do you blue ball me like this? It's like, it's Purging Flame. Which version? The one that does 1 point of fire damage. God damn it. It's literally useless. It's as useful as grinding your nads against a cheese grater. And about as much fun.
Damn you!
Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. I require thy sword. Yeah, spell absorption. Hello, sir. May I know your ethnicity? I would like to call you a Rachel Star. Chat just looks at me like, what the fuck, bro? Damage fatigue, fire damage.
I'm just warming up.
Neil Bendover, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see, Ben.
Lead on to victory.
Good to see ya.
The path is yours. Lead on.
Hope you're doing well. Second magic thingy in a long time. Take his too, because it fortifies speechcraft. Not that that's really that useful late game. I should have gotten a healing hands potion for dummy here. Oh! Oh, by the way, chat, there is a video up on the channel right now. If you have not gone and watched it, you should do so after the stream. Hi. Finally, we're free of that retard. Actually, you know what? Load. It would be better if we kept him alive. I suppose. Doing well, just busy with the fifth wheel? Eh. Gonna wait. I'll give him time for his health to reload. How's that going? Is, everything going according to schedule? We're gonna have to wait constantly just to get this guy to not die instantly on Sunday. Thank you very much for the blurb there, Ben. Fucking great song. Great band, too. If you've not checked out Powerwolf chat and you like heavy metal, they're a great, great band. They make really good shit. Okay, I need a potion. Sigillium Sanguis. I am glad that they got rid of that eventually. Non-essential companions are difficult to deal with. Don't make a lot of sense most of the time.
Ha! You'll never take me down.
Hail, Alpha.
Let's get this over with. I'm on your side. Oh, die, damn.
Okay. Good to see you. Hope all is doing well over in your corner of the world. Now, where the fuck is my healing potion? 2, 3, 4, 5. Fire damage, and I'm gonna grab another one of those healing potions real quick. Arrow, forehead, become friends. Right, that's done, that's done. Now, if you don't mind me having a bit of a look-see around the bottom down here, I'm gonna get frisky with that. Ooh, expert retort, I don't mind if I do. That seems positively marvellous. Boy and his dog off to save the world. Firewall's just over here like, what the fuck did you just call me? I called you a dog, and what? Okay, Andreas Espinoza just joined the channel. Thank you very much there. Oh god, it's doing the thing! Oh no, chat, it's retarded! Not again. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Oh god. It's doing it again. No. No, Stream Elements, why are you like this? Oh. No. Subscribe. There we go. I don't know when that happened, but thank you. Good lord. God, this game is... The game's fun, but sometimes dealing with YouTube on the other end is just... Ugh. Okay, make this my active quest. Oh, 4 months membership. Cool. Damn cool. I'm so glad we got memberships, chat. I'm going to get better shit for you guys. I promise. It is going to happen.
We made it. Victory is ours once again. Huzzah!
You've done well. I wouldn't have expected such bravery from someone who isn't a Knight of the Thorn. Now that this battle between good and evil has been won, and the day is ours, you should go speak with my father.
Will do.
He will reward you greatly for escorting me home and closing the Oblivion Gate, since you have led us to victory.
Oh my god.
Giving you the
His
honorary
voice.
title of a Knight of the Thorn.
Cool.
Your name shall be revered, and your deeds placed into song to be performed by the greatest bards for generations to come. Congratulations.
Chat, it's so bad. It's terrible. His voice.
Make sure you address the count.
It's
properly.
making my audio autisms explode. Oh god. Like he'll get really quiet real for a second, and then he'll be talking normally, and then he'll be using an entirely different accent. For no fucking reason. I want to reach through the screen and throttle the voice actor.
Hey.
Metaphorically, of course. Okay, maybe a little more than metaphorically.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You need new armor. A weapon. I have a large selection.
Unless you're... Oh my god, she does. Okay, mine. And then, sell. And then we're gonna sell that. That. Staff of Open. Sell that.
Will I be safe to pursue my more amorous endeavors towards this base over here? I'm gonna pump it full of hot, creamy napalm.
Vigorously pump it full of napalm. We need to stream.
Thank you for your business.
We need to stream more
Be seeing you.
War Thunder at some point. Ah, helmets. Forgot I gave this character yellow eyes. That's a little weird. Mithril helm. God, it's so good. It's so good. It's just as beautiful as the day I lost you. Right?
The March Rider sells and repairs.
Yeah, I know
Have a
you
look
do.
around.
Yeah, you loopy kid.
Thank you for your business. Goodbye.
It's so cool. I love Mithril. Mithril is one of the best looking sets in the entire setting. The fact that it wasn't in Skyrim is a tragedy. Yeah, I know, it's obviously plagiarized. Yada, yada, yada. Is the game gonna crash? No, it's not. Good. So pretty. Okay, we need to go talk to the big man up in the castle. Where the fuck is the castle? That way. Up past the swamp.
What is it?
I'm here to talk to your boss because I need to tell him that I saved his retarded son, and I'm gonna save the rest of you idiots too, eventually. Ah!
Please, go ahead.
I am a little pissed off about what happened on...
Yes?
Greetings.
on Saturday, chat. YouTube ate my memberships again. Gifted a bunch of memberships to chat, and YouTube's like, yarp, no. Nom eats them. It's like, fuck. Boys, ass. That is incredibly gay of you,
Hello.
YouTube. Good lord. It's like, hello.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhall. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life.
We were talking
I
like 10
realize
minutes
he's
ago.
Trying at times, and he speaks before he thinks. But he's still my son, and I adore him greatly. I'm
You're
sure
getting called
he
a
was
racial
difficult
slur.
to travel with, and I respect your patience. Most would have given him up for dead rather than deal with his ego. Anyway, I digress. I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward. I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirlooms of the Indaris family, held in the castle for several generations. I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thornblade or the Staff of Indaris.
Thornblade.
The Thornblade it is. Again, I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhall, and I especially thank you as an elated father. Farewell, and may RK guide you.
Indeed, and may you be a less shitty father
Good
to your
day.
kid. Oh, god damn it. What does the Thornblade look like? Oh, yeah, it's the cool one. Alifulf has been a heretic for 3 months and says, fuck yeah, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Oh god, look at it. It's actually really cool. Okay, I do like this weapon, because this used to just be like a silver sword, and now it's like actually really cool. It's got these little serrations along the edge of the blade. It looks really good. God, it's so pretty. Do like the updated models, and I do like that they did go through and fix some things.
Yes?
And it's one-handed. So it looks really cool. I want dodges to come back in TES 6, but I want them to actually work and not be shit. This is the books. Wait, hold up. Can I buy something from the bookshop that I actually need? Yeah, the sword, the thorn blade looks fucking good.
Your reputation.
Yeah, I know.
Offer the finest goods and low. A fine transaction.
Yeah, you're taking me for everything I'm worth. Vile woman. Creature thing. Gods in worship. Hiding with the shadow. Invitation from the Mikado. Ural's orders. Major wound doom. No, actually, I'm gonna keep that for now. Sever Magica. Look at those. Biography of Baron Zaya, Volume 1, 2. Ooh! Fragment on Arteum. Oh, yeah, we're gonna buy that. Follow the Snow Prince. Cleansing of the Fane. Guide to Bruma. Don't need any of those. Guide to the Imperial City on Morrowind. Ruins of Kimelzi. Does it have that book? Let's see. I do not see the Lusty Argonian made here. It also doesn't have the one that was cut, thank God. They didn't add that back in. I checked. For which we are all very grateful. Because a scaly selling that one would be hilarious. It would. It would be funny. We're going to want all the copies of this because... eventually, we're going to read all of those on stream. And I can take those and dump them off at my house. Or rather, the place that I have been permanently granted access to.
I appreciate your...
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
You too.
You scaly, swamp-dwelling savage. I love the way that enchantment looks. Okay,
Well met. I offer the
she has like one of the
least
least derpy faces in this game, I think. Thornblade, we're gonna want to keep. Same amount of damage. We're gonna sell that.
A good price for a good customer.
And then we're gonna.
Thank you. Come. Be seeing you.
Thank you. Come again. Honestly, this book series, if you read it completely in order, it's actually let me see right down here. Is that the biography or the real? Yeah, this one. This is actually depressing as shit. And it shows that Tiber Septim, while cool, wasn't necessarily actually a nice guy. Like, he was... I understand why he did some things in there, but it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it good. Like, it's like, yeah, no. That's fucked up, man. Kinda fucked, bro.
Greetings and salutations. Hi there. I am Naspia Cosma, Shadenhall's steward. I offer farewell.
Shadenhall sleeps more...
Your family owns a chain of 7-Elevens, don't they? Probably. Or the Tamrielic equivalent.
Some of my wares? That seems a fair price.
Grand Soul Gem. Recipe. Superior Wound. Touch Fear, Turn Undead. I like turning undead into little chunky pieces.
An
Oh,
excellent-
God, go away.
That's a good price for a
Thank you,
good
come again.
customer.
Thank you for the blurb there, Red Hale. Necklace of the Sea. Brush shield. Ooh. I like that. Howl of the Druid. It's just too funny. Yeah. Fantasy Apu. God. You know that's probably what they are. Nothing will make you dislike
Thank
Indian
you.
people
Come
more
again.
than Indian people. Anyway.
Farewell.
Anywho. Let's go dump off all of our loot and get prepped to go again. I was like, we're gonna be able to go to the... Oh, wrong. I have to go close like 1,000,000,001 Oblivion gates. This is like the longest part of this quest. It doesn't take that long, really, if we're being perfectly fair, but it does take more time than I'd like. The thing is, like, considering their tendency for being scam artists, wouldn't that be Khajiit? Or... No, it fits, I guess. Argonians tend to be scummy bastards, too. Stereotypes exist for a reason, chat. Anyway, F transfer. I want to give that. Ring of Frost Shield. Security. He wants his home and security. He wants to live like a sailor at sea. Okay, there we go. Having that on permanently is just going to make people look like they walked out of a disco. Random Minotaur walking down there. Okay, let's quest. Oh, we should go have a chat with Joffrey. Do that, since we just did a whole Oblivion Gate section. Ew. We're gonna have to go raid the tomb of one of the most important people in the entire setting.
I'm at the age where my mind still thinks I'm 29, my humor suggests that I'm 12 years old, and my body keeps asking me if we've died and gone to hell.
Literally me, Ben. Literally me.
What do you need? So, Martin wants you to recover the armor of Tiber Septim. I wish there was another way. The armor is in the shrine of Tiber Septim, in the catacombs beneath the ruins of Sankator, a holy place once. But Sankator became evil long ago. No one has returned from the shrine of Tiber Septim for many lifetimes.
Barrius is just giving me the, you know, the Diddy look over here. Yeah. Like, I wake up every morning and I'm like, oh, my back hurts. And then it's like, oh god, I gotta go do it all again. My fucking hips pop when I do squats, chat. Like, I am getting old fast. It's fucking scary.
I do not know. The catacombs of Sankator were sealed by the first Grand Master of the Blades. The four mightiest blades of Tiber Septim's day, Elaine, Valdemar, Relus, and Kaznar, went to Sankator and never returned. Here, this is the key to Sankator's outer door. I fear I am sending you to your death, but we have no other choice. You must succeed.
All right, we'll do it.
Stay safe.
We're gonna go raid the tomb of the greatest man to ever man, the Man Emperor of mankind.
Hail.
Talos. Talos Stormcrown. The man who became a god. The greatest god that will ever piss off the elves. Long may he be remembered. Long may he be honored. The annals of history and the hearts of men. And the thrice blessed fail, which is referring to the line of the Dragonborn. It's been severed 3 times. Once with Elysia, once with Riemann, and now with a line of Tiber Septim. What shall be then? What shall become of us? This empire of men. No more shall fly the dragon banners over the white gold tower. Okay. Just random jiggling corpses there. Oh, that's kind of freaky. Got him. The weird thing about the Argonians is that they're literally the only race in this setting that's not actually created by a god. Unless you count the histories, but then, even then, yeah. Created by a sentient tree because it was bored. And it needed something to clean the ticks out from between its toenails, basically. So we got the Argonians, a disgusting race of swamp savages. Very good with a spear, I'm sure. Come, Nerevar, we will speak for the house, for the land, and the house, and the 6th house, and the tribe unmourn, and... No, man, I don't have a problem with lizards. Look, can we just fight? This is making me very uncomfortable. Alright, actually, 1 second. Inventory. Sword. Thornblade. A blade of thorns. I like the serrations. I do dig the serrations, and I dig the general design. It looks really cool. Also, it has a nice-looking scabbard. Good-looking scabbards are really rare in this game. A lot of the weapons don't even have them, but the fact that they gave it a scabbard is chef's kiss. More unique weapons would be cool in Elder Scrolls 6. Like, give us a ton of those. Like, actual uniques. With, like, unique models and shit. That would... Give them cool stories. Let us go hunt them. Okay, that is attached to the ground. Okay. Time to go kill a bunch of the undead. Alright. Perish! Perish ye, vile thing. Get thee hence. Know that I bring the light of Sindar even unto thee. I will purge thee all! Staff of Ruin. And so fades. The light of the eyes. As death takes its cold hold and reclaims that which is hers. Thou hast escaped her too long, skeleton. Return to thy grave, no peace. Disturb the living no more. Okay. Leave the dead unto their dead. Turn undead is actually quite broken, if you know what you're doing. I do have a proper staff. Oh, lightning. That's cute. Somewhat tempting.
You tell him I'm coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Indeed. Thank you very much for the Lord there, Ben. God, I fucking love that movie. It's so good. Tombstone is just one of the best westerns ever made. You may have an opposing opinion on that particular point, and if so, you're wrong. And I am not sorry for saying that. It is objectively true. It is one of the best westerns ever made. So many dwarven battle axes. I don't like dwarven battle axes. They're big, they're heavy, they're clumsy, they're ugly. Hopefully we get better weapons that don't look quite so derpy in the future. Now, I need to go down this ugly, wet, smelly hole, also known as your mom, and I need to go collect the Armor of Tiber Septum from the Shrine of the Emperors. Burn, vile thing. Return to death, know the sleep. The embrace of the void. Big on, Wraith. Thou and Holy Spirit. Val Kilmer, Kurt Russell. Sam Elliott. Great movie. I forgot how much I hated those traps. The traps suck really hard. Mega long and hard, chat. How many keep we should have a bunch of sigil stones. What does that do? Fortify strength on self. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna stick that on the... Let me check real quick. We got that one and that one. That means we have... Ooh. Here we go. Let me see if I can remember how to spell vigor correctly. Powers Booth, yeah. I want to say there's a U in there too, but... God damn it! Stop trying to make me naked, video game. Swear to God. Damn thing really just wants to see me with my clothes off. Once again, like your mom. Anyway, let's get that on, and let's make sure we repair everything. Now we're actually starting to get some properly enchanted loot. Okay, and we're dead. Forgot how strong the wraiths were. I'm gonna have to re-enchant it, aren't I? Yeah. I shall make it so. And then we go with that. No, not that one. Not that one, damn it. And... no, not the glass bow. The mithril caress. Need to think of a good name. There we go. It's funny. It'll work. And because we're here... do I have silver arrows? I do! That's a cool animation that wasn't there in the original game. Silver arrows are a bitch, ain't they? Of course, he probably ate them all again. Yeah. That do be how it is sometimes. I didn't even hit the attack button, video game. You can relax. Wait, and quick save. Okay, we got one up there. Let's use outline. Die, vile thing. Eat my arrows of death. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna... Come on. Come on, we know you want to. Dare poke me.
At long last, you have freed me. Now, I can finally complete my lord's last request.
Bro, you should do some push-aways from the table. You're kinda chubby there. Who are you?
I was Realus, loyal blade of Emperor Tiber Septim. I do not know how long I have been dead. It feels like an eternity.
What happened to you?
My 3 companions and I were sent here by the Emperor Tiber Septim to discover what evil had defiled the holy catacombs of Sankar. We did not know that the Underking, who was Zirin Artis, had risen to take his first revenge upon his former lord.
Cool character.
The Underking defeated and ensnared us in his evil enchantment and bound us here to guard forever the defiled shrine of Tiber Septim.
Is the Underking still here?
He departed long ago, but his evil will remains, preventing any from paying homage at the shrine of Tiber Septim.
Why would he want to do that, I wonder?
Over the uncounted years of our slavery here, we have brooded over our defeat. I believe undo the Underking's evil magic.
And how's that?
Now, to complete my duty to my lord, Tiber Septim, free my brothers, and together we may be able to lift the Underking's curse. Farewell.
No problem. So you meet him in Daggerfall. Zurin Arctis, also aka the Underking, aka also kinda sorta possibly mashed up with Ysmir Wolfhearth.
Why do you
is a fascinating character because he was originally the Emperor's loyal battle mage. But supposedly, and this is one of the versions of the story, because it's Elder Scrolls, there was a Dragon Break involved, there are like half a dozen versions of history. And one of them, the Tiber Septim punched him into the Mantella and used his soul to feed and fuel the Numidium, which is the big dwarven robot. There we go. Right. And the big dwarven robot was important because the Numidium was used to conquer all of the other provinces. And it was very, very important for conquering the kingdom of Alinor, because the Aldmeri Dominion, or the Altmer at the time, couldn't have been defeated without its usage. However, its usage was quite war crimey. And the results were catastrophic. For everyone involved. Elves lost a lot of their civilization. The humans involved, namely Tiber Septim and a few others, wound up irrevocably changed by it. It was quite the kerfuffle. The Numidium later resurfaces as a key plot point in Daggerfall, where the it and the Mantella are used to try and kind of re-up the Numidium, and in some of the endings it works, in others it doesn't. One of them, the Underking, uses it to, if I remember correctly, ascend to godhood? So does Manamarco, as well, the King of Worms. Also becomes a god. Of course he does. Lever, right there. It's one of those, all the histories are true. Simultaneously. There are no lies, just different perspectives. Which is a weird way of doing settings history, but it occasionally works. More often than not, no, it's just an excuse for lazy writing. Being cold sucks. And it has frozen my balls to my inner thigh once again. Warden Castav. Glass mace. Warden Castav's key. Ugh. Restoration up to 72. More ectoplasm. Bones. Many bones here in this dark place. Faded Wraith. Your dark paths will not avail you. Right, it is... It's close enough for government work. Alright.
Shinobu, you don't look so good.
Run! She's a ghost and a bitch!
Thank you for the blurb there, Ben. Right, we should open up... We're not going to read those tonight. Not tonight. However... Where did that book go? Hiding with a Shadow, Gods in Worship, Fall of the Snow Prince. There we go! This is one of the best books in the setting. So, as our closer for the night, an account of the Battle of the Mosering, as described by Lokheim chronicler to the chieftain in Galdir, White-Eye. From whence he came we did not know, but into the battle he rode on a brilliant steed of pallid white. Elf we called him, for elf he was, yet unlike any other of his kind we had ever seen before that day. His spear and armor bore the radiant and terrible glow of unknown magicka, and so adorned this unknown warrior seemed more white than warrior, but troubled, Nay, frightened us most at that moment was the call that arose from the elven ranks. It was not fear, not wonder, but an unabashed and unbridled joy, the kind of felicity felt by a damned man who had been granted a second chance at life. For at that time the elves were as damned and near death as ever they had been during the great skirmishes of Solstheim. The Battle of Mosring was to be the final stand between Nord and Elf on our fair island. Led by Ysgramor, we had driven the elven scourge from Skyrim and were intent on cleansing Solstheim of their kind as well. Our warriors, armed with the finest axes and swords Nord's craftsmen could forge, cut great swaths through the enemy ranks. The slopes of the Mosring ran red with elf blood. Why, then, would our foe rejoice? Could one rider bring such hope to an army of so hopeless? To most of our kind, the meaning of the call was clear, but the words were but a litany of elven chants and cries. There were some among us, however, the scholars and chroniclers, who knew well their words and shuddered at their significance. The Snow Prince is come, doom is at hand. There was then a great calm that overcame the elves that still stood, though through their mass the Snow Prince did ride, and as a longboat slices the icy waters of Fjalding, he parted the ranks of his kin. The magnificent white horse slowed to a gallop, then a trot, and the unknown elf rider moved to the front line at a slow, almost ghost-like pace. A Nord warrior sees much in his life of bloodshed and battle and is rarely surprised by anything armed combat may bring, but few among us that day could have imagined the awe and uncertainty of a raging battlefield that all at once went motionless and silent. Such is the effect the Snow Prince had on us all. For when the joyous cries of the elves had ended, there remained a quiet known only in the solitude of slumber. It was then that our combined host, elf and Nord alike, were joined in a terrible understanding. Victory or defeat mattered little that day on the slopes of the Mosring Mountains. The one truth we all shared was that death would come to many that day, victor and vanquished alike. The glorious Snow Prince, an elf unlike any other, did come that day to bring death to our kind, and death he so brought, like a sudden violent snow squall that rends travelers blind and threatens to tear loose the very foundations of the sturdiest hall. The Snow Prince did sweep into our numbers. Indeed, the ice and snow did begin to swirl and churn about the elf as if called upon to serve his bidding. The spinning of that gleaming spear whistled a dirge to all those who would stand in the way of the Snow Prince, and our mightiest fell before him that day. Ulfki Anvilhand, Storm the White, Freyda Oakenwand, Heimdall the Frenzied. All lay dead at the foot of the Mosring Mountains. For the first time that day, it seemed the tide of battle had actually turned. The elves, spurred on by the deeds of the Snow Prince, rallied together for one last charge against our ranks. It was then, in a single instant, that the Battle of the Mosring came to a sudden and unexpected end. Fianna, daughter of Jofarar, a lass of only 12 years old and a squire to her mother, watched as the Snow Prince cut down her only parent. In her rage and sorrow, Fianna picked up Jofarar's sword and threw it savagely at her mother's killer. When the elf's gleaming spear stopped its deadly dance, the battlefield fell silent, and all eyes turned to the Snow Prince. No one that day was more surprised than the elf himself at the sight that greeted them all, for upon his great steed, the Snow Prince sat still. The sword of Joffre buried deep in his breast, and then he fell from his horse, from the battle, from life, and the Snow Prince lay dead, slain by a child. With their savior defeated, the spirit of the remaining elven warriors soon shattered. Many fled, and those that remained on the battlefield were soon cut down by our broad Nord axes. When the day was done, all that remained was the carnage of the battlefield, and from the battlefield came a dim reminder of valor and skill, for the brilliant armor and spear of the Snow Prince still shined. Even in death, this mighty and unknown elf filled us with awe. It is common practice to burn the corpses of our fallen foe. This is as much a necessity as it is a custom, for death brings with it disease and dread. Our chieftains wished to cleanse Solstheim of the elven horde, in death as well as in life. It was decided, however, that such was not to be the fate of the Snow Prince. One so mighty in war, yet so loved by his kin, deserved better, even in death, even if the enemy of our people. So, We brought the body of the Snow Prince, wrapped in fine silks, to a freshly dug barrow. The gleaming armor and spear were presented on a pedestal of honor, and the tomb was arrayed with treasures worthy of royalty. All of the mighty chieftains agreed with this course, that the elf should be so honored. His body would be preserved in the barrow for as long as the earth chose, but would not be offered the protection of our Stalrim, which was reserved for Norddead alone. And so ends this account of the Battle of Mosring and the fall of the magnificent elven Snow Prince. May our gods honor him in death, and may we never meet his kind again in life. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it was with that I leave you this evening. If you would like to see more of this type of content, then we are here every Wednesday streaming RPGs of some sort or another. For now, we'll be streaming this particular game until we have beaten it, and then we might go a little bit further on. I don't know if we'll do the Shivering Isles, but we might. And after that, we'll probably be playing either Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, or possibly, depending on if it's out by the time we finish this game, Sky Oblivion. So yeah, if you would like to see something of that in the near future, then you should probably subscribe and leave a like on the channel so you actually get to enjoy hanging out with us in the future. And so, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, until next time. Thank you very much for the blurb there. This has been Pete, the Radical Nerd, signing off.